Salute everybody. Welcome to Switching Lanes with Miss Parker. Miss Parker, happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's had a blessed week. Sorry, y'all, that's my live playing in the background. Let me take it off. Um, it is the weekend, the last, what I'm saying, day for some of us that work. So I hope you guys again had a blessed weekend. A blessed week. I'm rushing the weekend too quick, too soon. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. I've been busy doing nothing really, you guys. Nothing at all. And I do mean nothing. I see you, Shanitra. Let me get my shout outs out. Is everybody doing okay? Y'all doing all right, Latasha? Shanitra, you doing okay on this blessed Friday? If you woke up, you got to live to see another day. You're blessed. Is that my okay, make sure I'm in the right places. Okay. Hi, Chrissy Cakes. I'm gonna get my shout outs together, y'all. Thank you, Maria, for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. Hi, Regina, sis. Hey, BX Queen sister. Happy Friday. She said you could support the channel in advance by sending a super sticker or a super chat. Also, the Cash App. That's just my candy fund, guys. But YouTube does give us an incentive by setting up a goal for content creators. It's to make more money, but also for them to take it. As much as they give it to us, they take it back. So it just is what it is. Thank you, Shanitra. Thank you. Hey, Latasha, how you doing, sister? Chris Cakes, sissy, what it do? Hey, Jordy, sis. Hey, Blessed and Measured, what's going on, sister? Goddess, little sis. Yes, I woke up today, took Gabby for her cut, now relaxing with my lamb, chicken, and rice. Okay, that sounds good. I love lamb. Hey, Tammy C. Hey, Time Warp, sis. What's going on, Tammy C? What up, Alicia? For you to notice, this video is for criticism, commentary, education, and research under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. No copyright infringement intended. Let me pin that, Alicia. Let me pin that. Y'all drop Shanitra's link for me, please. And it's Labor Day weekend. Happy Labor Day weekend, guys. I forgot about it. Oh, I won't be doing too much. Let me pin that. Thank you, Alicia. Hey, honey, 5K. Thank you, Lynn, for becoming a member. Thank you. Hey, Jamel, what's going on? Hey, Desiree, what's going on, boo? Hey, Davita, happy Labor Day. Hi, Wanda. Hey. Hey, Empress Yaya. Hey, sis. Hey, Regina Ryan, sis. Hey, Sonya, sis. Happy Friday. Hey, to the point. Happy Friday, my love. Hey. Hey, Rishi, boo. What it do, Rishi? What's going on with your sister? Hey, Colton. Yeah, happy Labor Day to you guys. Have my juju on the beat. Hey, Tracy. Y'all know. Okay, it's a beautiful Friday. It's outside. Hope you guys get out there to enjoy the weather. I'm so ready to go home. Hey, T Lady, happy Friday. I'm so ready to go home and enjoy Roots and Heritage. We have a Roots and Heritage after Labor Day weekend. So it's super nice. It's super fun. And I'm excited about it. This story right here is all over the place. Cause thank you, Lynn. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. I'm gonna tell y'all why it's all over the place. Cause it's lives that's lost, you know? It's lives that's lost. Hey Venetia, happy Friday, sis. Um young lives that's been lost. Any loss is a loss of life. Um, Robert, who is now, when he lost his life, took his life, was Robin. I Rishi, Michi says, um, is now Robin Westman. And the last day of the day he took his life and took those children's life, hey Nisha says, um, it was bittersweet, but it was also, to me, I kind of put everything together as I was kind of watching. And one thing about the Catholic churches, they, over the years, they have been exposed. You get what I'm saying? Um, let me take this person over outside. And I said, "Oh shit, you got a live set up, Miss Parker. Where you going? What you ready to do? What are you about to do?" Hey, just Mona. And I'm topping this off today, this Michael Kors dress with my Nikes. It's super cute, super cheap. It was only $20. The dress was only $20. And my purse was only, the Michael Kors purse was $50. And I think I got the earrings for $50. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Just, shout out to Michael Kors for the good sales and Nike at the time, okay? Hey, Annie Boo. Alicia said, give me that purse. You get your own when you come down here, okay? I'm taking you shopping and to get your own. Anyway, I know it was only $20, just Mona. You hear me? $20. And it goes so perfect. I never thought I was get to wear this dress, but it's a pretty day. It ain't too hot outside. So I was like, yeah. And then boom. So yeah. Then it goes with the purse and everything. So hey. Thank you, Lynn. Hey, Vic. Happy Friday to you guys. Hey. Yeah, thank you, Annie. Cute little dress and stuff. But he was like, who's your God? Is what he was saying. He said, hey, Jewel. He said, who's your God? And they do, Jordy. Latasha, you hear me? If you ain't going to the clearance, I don't want it. It's called getting your money's worth. Hey, Juanita Garcia. How you doing? But with the Catholic churches being exposed over the years, it's always been a lot of essay come from the Catholic churches when they spoke out. Hey, come cook with Joe. Happy Friday. And he was saying a lot of stuff like who's your God and things like that. He was writing stuff on the shellings of each shell. He wrote something on. Hey, Miss Low-Key, how you doing, sister? He wrote something on the bullet shells, the casings. And I said, it's something deep within the Catholic church or this church that he went to. I didn't even know he went there at the time. I'm just like, what made him go in there and do what he did? Hey, Queen Butterfly. Hey, sis. What made him go in there and do this to those children? Come to find out, he once went there himself. Robert, who is now Robin, when he took his life, Annie, bingo. Annie, that's the first thing I said when he was like, okay, who's your God? Who's your God now? And things that he was saying. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. Where do we even put it? Let me find it, y'all. Okay, I want to play this video for you guys so you guys can hear it for yourselves. Here's some of the things that he was saying So that made me think, did he get touched? And could that be why, hey Michelle, hey sis, hey Samaj sis, could that be why he came out, we'll get you some rest, Juanita. She see that's why I don't play with these people, and everywhere I go, my peacemaker go. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was so much more. Let me play this for you guys. Hold on. I'm gonna go on mute real quick. Hold on, guys. Notes in which a person discusses feelings of depression and a desire to carry out a mass shooting. Names of previous school shooters are scrawled on a rifle magazine, along with a series of erratic and wide-ranging political complaints. A law enforcement source confirmed to the media that the videos were posted on YouTube by the suspect in a shooting at a Minneapolis Catholic school. The videos have since been removed. Officials identified the attacker as Robin Westman, 23. Officials referred to the assailant as a male at news conferences. Court records show Westman's name was changed from Robert in 2020 on the grounds that Westman identified as female. Well, they took the video down. I thought that was gonna be it. I don't know if I still got the clip. If it, I think I do. I think I know I'll be. I hope they still got it up. I hope they didn't take it down. I think I sent it to myself. Let me see. Yeah, hold on. It's so creepy.
Swing. Here's my out to my family and shit. Wow, some English writing. Wow. Hope you can read that. Yeah.
Thank you, Juju.
Peace, love, unity, and guns. Baka, my brother. Baka.
And at that point, hold on, y'all, because it's let me go to his whole page so I can get them all. 1 second.
Nine millimeter. Get fucked. This message brought to you by BlackRock and ExxonMobil. Sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. Brandon Herrera for president. Yeah, I met Brandon Herrera at SHOT Show last year. He and I had a brief conversation, but we agreed on a lot of things. So y'all should vote for Brandon Herrera for president. And
it is Carla.
Nine millimeter.
I wonder who Brandon Herrera is.
Vintage Warfare promotes love and peace and accepting differences. Tomorrow. I'm sorry. to my family. But that's it. That's the only people I'm sorry to. Fuck those kids. Shit.
He said, F those kids. He's only sorry to his family.
Vintage warfare promotes love and peace, and I regret everything. I didn't ask for life. You didn't ask for death. Make my own fucking stars.
He said he didn't ask for life. He didn't ask for this.
Yeah. Watch my 9mm go bang.
He has so much ammunition, guys. I want to take it back a little bit. I want you guys to see this for yourself. It's the first one. That sound like a exorcist or something. Like, ugh.
Swing. Here's my note to my family and shit. Wow, some English writing. Wow.
Thank you, Ricky.
Hope you can read that.
It's like he wrote in Hebrew or something. Hey,
Peace,
Tina.
love, unity, and guns.
He said, peace, love, unity, and guns.
Baka, my brother. Baka.
What you think he said, honey? 5K?
Get fucked. Sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, T-Lady.
Brandon Herrera for president. Yeah, I met Brandon Herrera at SHOT Show last year. He and I had a brief conversation, but like, we agreed on a lot of things. So y'all should vote for Brandon Herrera for president. And
guys, look up the name Brandon Herrera. Hey, wait, release this.
9mm.
Absolutely, Time Warp. Absolutely.
Vintage warfare.
Me too,
promotes love and peace and accepting of differences.
He said love and peace and accepting differences.
Tomorrow.
Herrera.
I'm sorry to my family. But that's it. That's all. The only people I'm sorry to. Fuck those kids. Skibbity. Skibbity. Shit. Vintage warfare promotes love and peace, and I regret everything. everything.
He said, I regret everything.
I didn't ask for life.
I didn't ask for life.
You didn't ask for death.
You didn't ask for death.
Make my own fucking
Oh,
stars.
okay.
And yeah, watch my 9mm go bang.
He had Jesus as a target practice. He had a picture of Jesus picture on the target practice. Right, Tina. We'll get to that. He's showing all his clippings and casings.
I'm the
And he had hold on.
The Walker, baby. Why so curious?
Yeah, fuck you, eat shit.
Where's your fucking God?
Where's your God?
Shit.
Suck on this. Is that names?
Skibbity Riz.
Fuck everything. Scum game for the children.
The Walker, baby. Why so curious?
I love you. Because he said, fuck you, eat shit, and on the side it had, I love you. Where's your God? Babe God.
Shit.
I'm seeing on one of these, I seen, give me a second, guys.
The Walker, baby. Why so curious?
I got to go back through this one because he wrote on each shell casing, he wrote on them. And when he asked, thank you, Ruth, thank you, love you too, thank you. Goddess, I think so. They say he's a gun maker. Alicia's got it too. Thank you, Didi. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Thank you guys for the cash apps. I appreciate you guys so much. Hey, Peanut Butter. You caught a live. Thank you, Peanut Butter. Hi, Brittany. Thank you, Bookie. It's like a burnt orange. Brit. I'm gonna just be honest with my thoughts. Everything I'm saying right now with my thoughts is allegedly. I feel like he had been touched. Brendan had been touched. And I say this to say why. When you deal with trauma, hey JJ, when you deal with trauma, it comes out in so many different ways. And that's why I always say everybody's trauma is different. Nobody's trauma is the same. How I'm able to talk about my trauma and embrace it to help somebody else is people that's been holding on to trauma for most of their life. They could be in their 60s and 70s and never said nothing about Mr. Boatwright. Remember in God Don't Like Ugly? And y'all remember when Mr. Boatwright used to come over to the little girl's house and talk to her mother, and Mr. Boatwright molested her for years. And she even got pregnant and had to hide it, keep her secrets for years. Right, honey, 5K. That's what it was. He never healed from it. He was trying to blame it on his meds when I first went down the rabbit hole. He was also annoyed with one of his sisters I think he transitioned to get more attention from that too. And Tanya J said, "Yes, ma'am, I'm with it." Right, and when he got touched in the same Catholic, when he got touched, it changed the formation from Robert to Robin. He struggled with his identity because we're taught that in Catholic schools and in regular churches and Bible study about men with men, women with women. What was his God? What was God the protector? Yeah, Regina Ryan. They put it in a box, lock it up, and store it away, and you'll never truly get to live. Gotta live in our truth, embrace it like you said, and don't let shame and guilt. But JJ, in our households, everybody's household's different too. Come on, Vic. Those Catholic churches are the main churches with the child monster. Absolutely. And it's just too coincidental that he went to this same school. That Robert once went to this same Catholic school as Robert. Yeah, peanut butter. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Catholic churches are the worst. I got no business yawning, y'all. I'm just getting up. Hey, Rashida. His mom taught at the. Come on, peanut butter. Now, what is Mary? Let's get to Mary because this is what Mary had to say. Let me talk about what Mary had to say. Let's talk about it. Everybody keeps talking about how Mary is. Oh, the mother signed for it. The mother she did more than just sign for it. Mary played a major part in some stuff, right? I'm gonna tell y'all why. The transitioning of your child, right? And you agreed, which some parents, aren't against it. Cause I tell my kids, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna love my children regardless what they choose to do in their life. Cause they're always gonna be my child. Whether my son wants to be a woman, my daughter wants to be a man. Yeah, the pastor's been doing horrible things for years, goddess. Yes, Tanya J, absolutely. Absolutely, Latasha. Come on, peanut butter. Not just shun them from the church. That's how a lot of those Catholic boys turn out to do. They suffer. They're traumatized. They're traumatized. Vic said Pope John Francis, Father Francis, or whatever their titles be, the head sicko, and people were. The Catholic churches have been protected for ages. Absolutely, Jordy. Right, Lynn? They've been protected for ages. And when those boys speak out about the pastors and the church and everything bad, guess what? They're made to be liars. The victims are always looked at as the bad people. Those Catholic churches started speaking out more and more and more and more and more. Remember, the one church had over 200 victims. Over 200. This is what the mother had to say. Please stop commenting hateful messages on this account. Please be respectful. Wait a minute. VT said, watch The Keepers. That documentary is horrible. I'll watch it tonight, VT. Thank you. Your son just unalived two children and himself. You know, Mary, you know exactly what your son was going through, and you know why, and you did nothing. You only accepted his transition because you knew what happened to your son. Y'all hear me? Yeah, Vic. Absolutely. I love it. Hey, Kim Cole. Mary knew. She didn't just know her son was going from Robert to Robin. She knew why he was going from Robert to Robin. She knew. That's why she was accepting of it, Gina. Absolutely, peanut butter. And she said, you never know how hard it is for someone born in the wrong body. Let me tell y'all a little something about people like Mary, what they do. It's not that they accepted. It was trauma on top of making him feel like a girl. Probably, and it's just my thoughts, allegedly. Probably never even really wanting a son, wanting girls, treating him as such. Y'all know parents do that, right? Y'all know parents do that, right? Yeah, Latasha. Uh-huh. You never know how hard it is for someone being born into the wrong body. Being born into the wrong body, what? Yeah, also, Tammy, Tanya, absolutely. Absolutely. How hard it is. When do children, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna tell me right now, I got 5 kids. Now, nowadays, the only reason why the kids will turn, it's because of the TV. What's on TV? We did have My Two Dads. But that's because the girl was, the mom went with him and she messed with two different guys. My Two Dads was never the father sleeping together. Right, goddess? Pay attention. But today's cartoons and things, because Snoop Dogg just had a whole mental break, y'all. Because he took his grandson to see supposed to be a kid movie. But when they got it, it was a scene of two men kissing or doing something. Hey, Miss Lady B. Absolutely, JJ Smooth. Hey, Sagis. And Snoop didn't like that because he didn't know that scene was going to be in that movie. And then it's one thing for me to be accepting of it, but society doesn't have to accept that. And that's what we're failing to realize. Yes, we're all human beings. Absolutely, Gina. They push it on like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then they said God did not make any mistakes when he created us. So how is it a such thing as being born? Let's go, Nene. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, T Lady. I'm post that. Intentionally said, hey, Miss Parker, it's always a family secret until the secret gets out. Then you're the problem. I'm 64 and can still remember my brother that touched me and my sister. I was 7. Mm-hmm. We all want to be judges, but there is only absolutely JJ. Yes, they putting so much in these cartoons and children's movies. Look at Sausage Party. The movie's supposed to be a kid's movie. I have a child that was born female and now identifies as male. It was like mourning the death of my child. 2025 is the year of revelation. Come on, Lynn. God isn't pleased. It's time to get our houses in order. The two women had babies together, and his son asked, or grandson asked, how did this woman have babies and their girls? Mm. And we all opinions, but none of them mean anything. And that's it, and that's all. I accept everyone, but I realize they put stuff onto kids. You can't even watch commercials because it's. And that's what I'm saying. Let me tell y'all something, JJ. Let me say this. Hey, statements. And my sister was 12. Through the grace of God, I can hold a conversation, but he would never admit it. Hey, statements. Do not push it in my face and expect me to have to accept it. It's back to the basics. We got to start from scratch. They make you seem like you're crazy when you start talking about things that's happening to you. And this was my thing this was my point, JJ, that I was saying. When my kids are growing up, I'm not going, do you wish you was a boy? Do you want to be a girl? Do you like girls? No. But if my children come to me and talk to me about having an identity crisis, I'm going to listen. I am going to support my child, but I cannot make society accept what I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, we have to stop making society feel like they have to accept everything because they don't. Right, Gina? That's all I'm saying. Hey, Jada Gray. Honey, 5K whenever you feel ready. That's all I'm saying. I did what I did coming up. Mess with women. Did I say it was right? No, that's what I chose to do. But my mother and my father never sat down and say, hey, do you guys like the same sex? Those are not conversations happening in my home. And that ain't saying I'm against it because I have once been with a woman. I've said that many times. But that's not conversation I'm having. And you cannot tell me that a child that is 3, 4, 5 years old is coming, hey mom, I know I got a vagina, but I want a penis. It's some people in the chat right now that might have grew up with 100 siblings. How many kids your mama have? My mama had 12, 6 girls, 6 boys. Yeah, she had 14 of us. That's not a conversation that's happened in a home. Hey mom, I know I got a penis, but I want to cut it off, and I'd like to have a vagina if that's okay with you. Right, Vic. Exactly. That's different. But tell me this, Vic, did you grow up saying, I want to be a man? I want to be whatever. At a young age, you might have liked the same sex, but just basically going in it as wanting a penis. Was that taught in your home? Because you just said, your father, your father just recently accepted it. Is like, take it or leave it. Come on, we was just being kids. Everybody was just being kids. As you got a little older and you start seeing the same sex, and you started being intrigued by it, that's different. But she said you never know how hard it is for somebody being born in the wrong body. That's what you taught him. That's what was taught to him by Mary. Then she said, don't judge before you know. Hey, Casanova. She said, don't judge before you know. Nobody's judging Robert turning from Robert to Robin. It's all over the world. He's not the first. And he damn sure isn't going to be the last. She said love over hate. See, when my daughter came to me, and my baby at the time let me see. Timmy was about 16. She's married now with on her second baby. But I kept it real with my child when she told me she thinks she likes girls. And I had that conversation. I was like, so, hey Trish, I said, what makes you think, hey Detroit's finest? I said, what makes you think you like women? You're into other girls. And she couldn't tell me, and I wasn't mad at her about it. I said, and this was like before this was like 2000 and it's about 12 years ago, 13, 14 years ago, you guys. And she said, I said, are you ready for the name calling? Oh, that's good, Gina. And I said, are you ready for the name calling? Because at this time is when gay people were coming out more. They was just starting to come out more. And I said, are you ready? Can you handle the name calling? Will you be able to handle the pressure of being a laughing stock based off your choice of finding love in someone of the same sex? Right, Vic. Never tried to. But you have to tell your child about society. I wasn't going to push my child out there thinking that she knew when she just didn't know. Because again, she was still my child. But I know that the world is a cruel ass world too. I don't give a fuck what I accept. Society is not acceptive. Receptive to what I'm accepting of my child. That's the difference that people got to recognize and understand. What I'm accepting of society isn't. Look at the president. Shall we talk about it? Should we talk about it? The president is making it so hard for people that like the same sex. Oh man, he's so upset. Can't get married anymore. They're not hiring transgenders and shit. Right, Peanut? I wish we could go back to the parents being parents. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Mm-mm. You better, Tanya J, you better teach them what to expect. Because that's just the realness of it. Right. And I get that for you explaining that to your daughter. Hey, Saya. And we still are seeing trans and gay men, gay women being unalived. They're not bothering anybody. They're not making those advances. Because let me tell y'all something about a lot of men versus women. Men struggle. These men struggle. I know one right now. He's struggling with his identity. He wants to sit around a bitch, but you can't sit around me because see, you're not true to yourself. I never thought you could be a loyal motherfucker because you're not even true to yourself. Let's talk about it. Let me get into Skittles. You can't even be real with yourself. Cause see, I'm so real. I like it. I love it. I like what I like, and I love who I love. It ain't shit nobody can do about it. Y'all don't gotta pay for my life. What I eat don't make y'all shit, correct? What he eats don't make me shit. But when you struggling, you cannot be real because you are so worried about judgment. Hey, I say, don't even swing that way, shorty. It ain't staying in the closet. I hate that saying. It's a dress, Miami. It ain't staying in the closet. It is fighting your own demons. You so worried about what everybody else is gonna think about you. See, when I didn't even have a problem with you because you are who you are. You like who you like. Shit, I don't got nothing to do with y'all lives. Whoever's in the chat, I ain't got shit to do with y'all lives. If Jason want to walk down the aisle with Michael, hell, I'm going to the wedding. The fuck is we talking about? I'ma eat good, slice the cake, take a slice or two home. The fuck? And be happy for them. If Michelle wants to marry Keisha, the same fucking thing. Love is love. But see, it's the word about judgment for me. See, that's when you know they grow up in them households. Mm-hmm. Taste the rainbow tea lady for sure. You hear me? You would go crazy worrying about what people think about you. Come on, Capricorn. Very much so. But all of society don't think like that. Come on, JJ. You better know it. Come on, Gina. I don't know if it's we think life will be easier with the same gender. It's just that I think it's a more of an understanding thing. Like women understand women. We can have a conversation about men not understanding men. Men are different than women when women are so much understanding. That's what attracted me to women. Come on, Alicia. Thank you, Capricorn sis. She said, when Sparkle, when my sister turned to another woman, I didn't look the other way. I embraced her and her partner, but I love a man. And ain't nothing wrong with that, Tina. Just because your sister is like that don't mean y'all got to be like that. That be the thing. They be like, oh, you gonna rub it off on the kids? No. Right, Tanya J? That's not what that means. But see, that's the perception that society puts out there. If you come around, nobody said they're coming around and kissing and all of that shit in front of kids, just being inappropriate. That's the inappropriate making out and shit in front of the kid. Hell, as adults, we don't do it. Cause are y'all saying kissing in front of the kids and doing all this inappropriate shit? Is that gonna make the kids start going to kiss? I can be with a man and kissing that man in front of the kids is gonna make the kids. She said, I know some women with women who be snatching each other wig. Better not fuck with my hair, Gina. You hear me? Mm-mm. People say that about me growing up because my mom dated a woman. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Miss Sharon. Thank you guys so much. Right. You know, and that's all it is, Peanut. Right. Don't force it. But a lot of times that's just what society thinks that people are going to force it on them. Like, hey, you should really try some vagina. Just try eating vagina one time. Like, yeah, one time. You'll like it. I'm telling you. That's pushing it. Right, Vic. It's about boundaries. That's it, Vic. But nobody's just saying that's pushing it on people. Like, yeah, think if you suck a penis, you'll be fine. Just try it. You'll gag, but your gag reflexes will be fine. Like, stop it. Thank you, JJ. But with him and the way she's talking and the way the mother's moving, she had a lot to do with this. She didn't talk to him the right way. These are my thoughts. Thank you, Alicia. She did not talk to Robert the correct way when he was transitioning and he battled. Oh my God, they're so mean to you, Robin. Oh my God, I cannot believe they're being mean. People are so hateful. See, she didn't tell Robin, or she didn't tell Robert as he transitioned to Robin what it was really going to be. And that comes again with households. I ain't saying all white people are the same, Jordy. Don't get me wrong. Because my sister Jordy is white. But we raised different. And most 90%, I do, Peanut. I think she very much planted seeds. But we raised, and even in black households, some don't raise the same as I'm streets. I got to tell my kids what it is. I can't. So I'm going to take it back from white people. But as they sibling, that's when you as a mother, Detroit, why hide it? Why hide it if they either accept him or they don't? Don't make him hide it. But that's up to you. To each his own. I can't tell you how to parent either. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want my kids to hide it. You ain't got to fuck with us. The other side ain't got to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And they can say what they want to say because I can't stop nobody from talking about my child either. And that's why I got to get my kid to understand. We are in a cruel world. We are in something totally different. We didn't get all of that. They had names for them back then, but it wasn't how cruel it is now. So let me take that back. All households aren't the same. Hey, TT says, yeah, hiding it will only make it hard on him and stressful. And I get what you're saying, Detroit, but if you won't respect it and accept it, I understand that too. To my other children, I understand and I respect them. But you will not come in my home, or you will not disrespect your sibling. You just don't fuck with them. It's just that simple. Just don't mess with them. I get it, Detroit, but still, I just wouldn't. And I get it. But like I said, I can't tell you how to parent either. But see, that's the problem now. And why kids unalive themselves. A lot of kids unalive themselves because of the transitioning and being picked on. But it's the same way as life itself. If you don't dress like the next motherfucker, they're going to pick on you. Because your hair ain't silky, they're going to pick on you. Same shit. Because see, it's about who raised you. Okay? And one thing I teach my kids, when they say shit, I said, it was a time you didn't have it either. Oh, you must have thought you had it. You didn't have it. I let my kids know all the time it was a time you didn't have shit. Because I didn't have shit to give you. And they go talking about somebody. So I got to bring my kids back. You might got it now, but you didn't. You didn't have it. My kids be the first one ready to fight a motherfucker for saying something about me, but y'all talk about motherfuckers. What we doing? Oh, okay. Okay. Don't talk about a motherfucker, but when somebody ready to talk about me, y'all be upset. Let's keep it the same. It's not cool, right? Okay. Peanut Butter said, at this point, the collection plate needs to be passed around for the word today, okay? Because this has to be said. And then they say, you got to have tough skin to live a tough lifestyle. Man, it come from conversation. Now you hear me? It come from conversation. You hear me, Nene? Real conversation. I been said this here. Y'all gotta start having real conversations with your children. Come on, it's always gonna be some type of issue. Tanya J, say it again. She said even your complexion being lighter, darker, anything. Come on. Vic said being a humble child I always have had. But I do know the struggle because you never know when you'll fail. Let's go. Thank you, statement, sis. Right, Jordy? You live in a trailer park, guess what? We're gonna be called trailer park trash. Your house ain't better than theirs. You can only afford this, and your house ain't better than the next bitch's kid's house. And guess what? Your kid's gonna be picked on. Right, Nene, let's go. Jay said on the regular. Miami said facts. I'm just speaking facts. But Murray, this was forced. You should have been advocating and educating. Don't to be a teacher at the school. Your ass should have been for people with the trans kids. Educate on hate and love. You can't force nobody into anything. Hang with well-minded people like yours. If that group of friends aren't accepting of who you are as a person, not who you are as Robin, who you are as a human being, they're not for you. Right, Vic? That's it. Just be balanced. That's all I'm saying. For her son to take 2 children's lives and injure many more. Now she wants to talk about love and hate. Don't come on her judging. People don't know. She should have been educating. Her ass should have been coming online talking about life with being a parent of a transgender child, transitioning into a different person. Bringing understanding of being a parent, raising a child that is transitioning. Because it probably would have helped somebody else that's not understanding what their child is going through in their household. Is all I'm saying. Because a lot of us parents don't understand. We don't want to. We don't know how to be open. Just like Snoop is having a tantrum. What he gonna be so... with him being who he is the movie gonna be taken down? Instead of just saying, I'm just one of them parents, I ain't getting into it. I don't like that shit. I respect them more. Fuck the tantrum. Just come out and say, hey, I'm just not in, I'm just one of them parents that I didn't teach that. Nobody teaches that in their household. Hey, you guys, come, let's have dinner. Let's talk about being with the same sex, guys, okay? Let's talk about that. No, nobody talks about that. Thank you, T-Lady Sis. Us as adults don't want to be judged. Hey, Simply Me. Everybody don't got the same skin. They out there in the celebrity Hollywood lifestyle. He don't want nobody. He's one of the biggest rappers of all time. He don't want nobody saying his son suck a look, The shame of it all when it's no shame. Because I don't care what society think about my children. I tell my children as long as I love you. Love yourself. You don't need love from nobody out there once you love yourself. Show don't be. But Queen Butterfly, you got a village down there to talk to. There's somebody in the chat going through the same thing you're going through, Queen Butterfly. Look at your surroundings, honey. Do y'all read the room? It's a such thing of called read the room. Damn, I ain't know it was other people that was going through this like me. You down there talking now. You're saying stuff that we can understand and people are recognizing it with you. But guess what, Jordy? She made it. Because it's always your own kind. Okay, Queen Butterfly, but it's people down there that's, you hear me? Love everybody as you want to be loved yourself. Donald Trump is judging. Is he God? But America is letting him be the judge of something that he's not a part of. If you are not a part of the pride community, the fuck are you worried about who's sleeping with who for, sir? But I told y'all, they program it. They want you to think how sick it is. Man, Detroit, like I said, you do what you got to do for the safety of your child. Hey, Drea, I'm just being honest. We are so wanting to be programmed. We are so wanting to be accepted in a world of people that's more fucked up than you. The people that you want to accept you are just as fucked up, fake, and some more shit. Y'all hear me? Everybody plays a part. It's always lights, camera, action somewhere. You hear me? Statement said, if anyone needs to talk, I'm always open to do so. I've liked women and men since I can remember, like 4 years old. Been married to my wife for 7 years, okay? Somebody said, I love mines no matter what. But see, we are just a community of people of understanding. It's gonna be somewhere else. Y'all heard them over there saying, I would never. But guess what? We would never give a fuck either. Okay? That's what we gotta start telling anyway. That's how we want our kids to look at the hate. But I want my kids to educate others to love yourself. Once you love yourself, and love overpowers anything you would ever need from anybody. Your cup would be so overflowing, baby. Hey. Thank you, Tanya J. Jordy said, if you find someone who makes you happy, I consider you lucky because this world ain't shit. You hear me? He wants to control everything and everybody, yeah. But that's their programming. The American people to hate trans people. To hate people that's with the same sex. Right, Lady Mysterious? I only know because what I went through myself. Not giving a fuck what people say and think. So many people out here claiming they love themselves, but if that's the truth, the world wouldn't be so cruel. Okay? Come on, JJ. It happens for real. It's just how you deal with it. The personal dream. If it don't concern you, mind your business. Okay? But we know that ain't happening. Everybody minds the business that don't pay them around this motherfucker, Latasha. Thank you, Drea, sis. I love everybody until you give me... Come on, Tanya, that's me. And parents should try and give them that strong backbone because I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. Come pay this mortgage, then we can talk. You hear me, V? You hear me? Pay some rent or something. Let's go, Juanita. Thank you, TT sis. But this mother said, you don't know what it's like. No, you, Mary, didn't do what you were supposed to do as a parent. Because we're not supposed to know what it's like, what's happening in your household. Nobody outside her household. Thank you, Kim Cole. Nobody outside her household is supposed to be concerned with his transitioning. Not a one person. She said, hashtag love over hate. These people are grieving their children. That had nothing to do with judging your son. These kids was young. They didn't know nothing about that. They're not in school learning that. They're in a place where y'all tell them it ain't okay. Mary, are you the fuck okay? No. You working for you working at a Catholic school that's totally against what you're up here telling us now that your son took 2 lives of children. Right, Peanut? She is not okay. Absolutely, V. Thank you, Miss Sharon, for the gifted membership. If you get that gifted membership, please thank Miss Sharon. Absolutely, V. But she was trying to reassure the world, not her son. It's very telling right there. She wasn't reassuring Robert turning into Robin. She wanted to reassure the world. We know how hard it is. We know how hard it is before anybody transitions into that, just being with the same sex. Don't judge before you know. We're judging you. Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover. It's very telling. You ever heard that saying you could judge a book by its cover? This don't look too good. A werewolf with the woman. Another vampire story. I can't. What's she gonna get pregnant at the end? The daddy's gonna get killed. The baby's gonna turn into half human, half werewolf. No, don't want it. Not a good read. Vic said, like Tupac said, it's just me against the world. You feel? Come on, Gina. She cared about society, Gina. That's my point. She cared about society. Come on, Gina. Regina. She said people gonna judge you whether you're life or straight. Come on. Come on. Those books want to be judged. Yeah. Maybe he should have gotten counseling and being educated on transitioning before. Come on, Tina. That's all I was saying. She said, you don't know how hard it was. It's not up for us to know how hard it was. Because when he couldn't handle it and you seen that as you're making it, it was so hard. Son, or do you want me to address you as daughter? How do you think we should handle this? At this point, do you want to do counseling? Because it's like you don't know what you really want to do or who you really want to be. And I'm okay with who you want to identify as. But you have to make sure that you're okay with being Robert or Robin. You got to figure out which one makes you happy the most. She didn't do that. Please stop commenting hateful messages on this account. Please be respectful. Respectful of what? 2 children are dead. After what we just heard him say, it cannot be respected. Thank you, Drea. Whoever got that gifted membership from my sister Drea, please say thank you. Queen Butterfly said, I still have a hard time saying he or him. Who do they identify as, though? Why can't, I mean, how do you have a hard time, Queen? I'm just asking you. How do you have a hard time? Or is it a she or a he? Who is he going by? You know what I'm saying? You making it hard. You're just not accepting it. It's okay to say, I'm just not ready to accept that person. Because if I know that Kevin turned into Keisha, it's Keisha. She said, I also have a hard name set. Well, then you just not accepting. If Robert wanted to be Robin to me, she's Robin. JJ said, think long, think wrong. Right. It's as hard as you trying to make it. They life, what, like I said, what they eat don't make you shit. Hell, what, like, why? What? Like, I don't get it. It's got to be communication, T-Lady. That's all I'm saying about this. But again, I'm not you, Queen Butterfly. I can't tell you how to think. For me, if they're identifying themselves as a woman, that's just them. It ain't uncomfortable for me because I don't have to live their life. I don't have to live that life. That's not me. The world that they gotta go through. I love my child and accept them, but I still call him by the nickname I gave him, which is Peanut. Baby, let me tell you something. Anything that come out of me, I don't care for, I gotta say 7 months for the first 3, but the other one's 9. If Billy turned into Bethany, God damn it, that's my Bethany. See, it be that what's it bothering you? It's still your child. Your child just has grown up to want to be something else and someone else. And that's the part of me let my children grow into the person that they want to be too. That's all I'm saying. But Peanut, if they are kind of transitioning and they're having a hard time, be supportive too. Because again, you don't have to live their life. And it's okay. Queen Butterfly, I understand as a parent hat could be hard. Because again, I'm not you. But that's when you have that conversation too with your child. I'm accepting of this and this, but don't ask me. Vic said, hell, we finna go shop and get on there. Okay. It's simply me. It's not. But, again, we can't tell somebody how to parent. Because, I don't know what she's struggling with. But for me, I can't teach my kids love, but hey, who they become. As long as it ain't no rapist, no predator, no killer, hey, I'm fine. I ain't gonna hold you. Not saying I'm not gonna love my child, but I'm gonna be hurt to where I'm not gonna be accepting of this behavior. Okay, but when you talk to John and Amber, it's still the same person. You're looking at the same face. Just okay, John. Amber got on lashes today. John didn't yesterday. But the person that I've grown up with is a human being. Okay, bitch. Look, okay, bitch. Then the next day is John. Okay, I like it. I like the sweater. I like the okay. I like the loafers. I like it. What's the difference? Y'all get what I'm saying? If I come on here, look like Queen Latifah and set it off, I'm still Miss Parker. A bitch just might be feeling a little gangster. I don't know. I'm still the person that's been talking to y'all. It doesn't matter. But I can't protect my child if I'm being the same way the world. I can't teach you that if I'm being just like the cruel world. I'm looking at you. Man, that baby I carried for 9 months is exactly who that child is to me. That's my child. Him, her, him. Are you both today? Okay. And I might fuck around and joke, child, baby. Show your ass on. But my child gonna be comfortable with me because I'm accepting. Now, life ain't gonna throw you lemons out that motherfucker. I will tell my children that. It's gonna be some tomatoes being thrown. Because it's more hate in the world than it is love, okay? But see, we gotta know that just from being a regular person. She said, honestly, I don't agree with it, but I don't judge either. That change isn't on me and the creator. I appreciate all the people and accept whatever. It's not my business, just something I never do. Yeah, TT, they taking their own lives to become accepted. Hell yeah. My Tashiana wanted to be called Ty, and that's what I call her. I love her, my unconditional granddaughter. Miss Parker, you're right, it's hard, but my love for her overshadowed her decision. Samaj says she's here. I'm here for Queen Butterfly. I said that too, Tanya J. Y'all know the hardest thing. Hey Mo. The hardest thing for me was letting my kids go into the world. I prayed every day. And I said, God, let my kids see me every time they ready to make a bad decision. Let them see what I put them through every time they're ready to make a bad decision. And that's what my kids live by. And I make sure I put that in their heads. Remember what I put y'all through. So they won't turn out like me. But I had to put them and let them live their life and see the world for what it is. Because God knows I ain't going to always be here. Okay? Right, Detroit? He was happy to see his new name tattooed on me next to my butterfly that I love. Okay, Queen Butterfly? Love is love. Hate is hate. Which one you represent? And I'm going to leave with that. Y'all go check out the story of Robin Westman. I think it was a lot more to Robin being transitioned from Robert, and that he dealt with a lot of demons and trauma that Murray's funk ass just don't want to tell. Because I would love to hear, when did Robert started wanting, what was it that made him want to transition? What was that conversation? When was it? What age was he married? And hey, Cynthia, and why are you on the run? Why are you not being cooperative with the police? Because you knew. See, you said love versus hate, but your ass was pushing that shit into Robin's head in his last days. You talked about more hate of the world than you did love. You could tell based on the writing on the casings of the bullets that he took those children out with, okay? Praying for those children um, at that Catholic school. Absolutely, Kimco. Either you love or you hate. Either you want to live life the right way, and you can live your life the right way, but how somebody else live ain't got nothing to do with me. Because, see, when you get judged at the end, it's only going to be you. Your kids aren't going to be with you. Y'all not going to be judged as a whole. We're judged individually. The diary entries in his final message to one of the sisters. Let me see. Peanut, I need it. Do any of the mods have the final entries to the diary? Thank you, Shane Dolly. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you. One-on-one. Davita, you heard me. Don't forget Misery Loves Company. But JJ, like a motherfucker. You heard me? Like a baby. Praying for those families who lost their children. It's not okay, and I'm not making what Robin did okay. But I know deep down from what I'm seeing, Robin suffered too. And again, to the parents, I'm not trying to make what Robin did in her last days right, but Robin went through some horrible things that he just couldn't let go. Or she, if I can say she, couldn't let go. And the mother, Mary, had been acceptive of everything that happened to Robin. And they try to use that as a cover up, the transitioning as a cover up to cover up the trauma. You hear me, TT? She said, I found the diary entry right after they told them they may not want to read it, but it's still love and for them to move on. And then it went to darkness. Thank you, Gina says. Okay, Queen Butterfly, man. Look, I ain't here to judge you, sis. I ain't here to judge Detroit. I love y'all. It's just time to have conversations, not just with our children, shit with ourselves. Who the fuck am I? That's when I gotta sit down and think, who am I as a person? Who am I as a mother? Who am I as a sister? Who am I as a daughter? But I don't wanna I'm mad at Robin for taking those children's lives, but I need the parents to come clean. I wish the same way Robin wrote the journal on what happened to taking lives, but also about her life and how she got to where she was to start hating. That's it. Okay, Peanut, I'll look for it. Thank you, Peanut. The world we live in. But, I mean, shit. Look at the missing children. I mean, look at our missing black children that's coming up missing by the dozens. Not one, two, not a handful, but the dozens. And nothing. How the world shuns us away as if our lives mean nothing. Same thing. But again, prayers to those children, prayers to those who was injured and stuff. And to the schools, we have to do better. Codes have to be changed. Every semester, codes should be changed. You should have to be buzzed in the school to enter. It shouldn't even be a code to enter. Those children wasn't safe. This shouldn't have happened. Hey JS. Hey Rhapsody. This shouldn't have happened. Not also the school. Everything should change. Every semester, things should change in a school setting to keep the children safe. Not only the children, but themselves. It's okay, TT. I can go on and on. It's okay. Peanut, is there camera systems? You know, I gotta look more into it, Peanut. This is horrible. It's supposed to be a safe place where the kids will go to learn, you know. Can't wait to hear the laugh so your children are you know, they don't like school. And you'll never hear that again. You'll never hear the little patters of their feet running up and down the steps, up and down the hallway, getting on your nerves, driving you crazy, or just making you smile. So, yeah. I will be doing a part 2 to this next week. I'll get more into it and stuff, try to get the diary to see what was said and things like that. But until then, praying to those families. Yeah, Peanut. And mental illness is real. We're going to talk about that next weekend. Mental illness. That's another thing. People want to keep that in it. Yeah, Detroit. Just deal with it when it happens, when it comes to that. Don't worry about it. You can't, man, don't be putting all that shit of pressure and stress on yourself. You love him and he will be loved. She said you'll have to focus on a couple of pages as he wrote. I seen that, Peanut. I thought it was Hebrew. I thought it was Hebrew. Mm-hmm. He wrote a whole book backwards. It's crazy work. Mary, we got questions and we need answers. And America doesn't deserve the answers, but those parents. Hmm. And what are you running from? See, you've been running from truth forever. She's been on the run forever. Mary been on the run since Robert transitioned to robbing y'all. She's just not starting to be on the run. She's literally on the run, but her whole life has been on the run. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you, Rhapsody. Yeah, he was showing the gun, so I couldn't Queen Butterfly. I was trying to show the video, but he was showing too many guns, and it'll get the video taken down. He was just showing too many guns. But if y'all go on Instagram, y'all see it. Type his name in, y'all see it. Yeah, he just had too much ammunition and guns. It was crazy. Salute to everybody that purchased the membership, bought a super sticker, super chat. Thank you guys so much for pulling up with me with this crazy story. Another crazy, wild story, but at the same time, bringing a community of people that is all going through something so similar or has been through something so similar. Read the room, get connected with people, like-minded people, okay? Get connected. Take advantage of the people around you that can help you in some kind of way, and especially those that are putting themselves out there to be open and say, hey, you can contact me. I know this firsthand. Okay? She said the way he kept saying the N word, I was in shock. Wow. Probably being bullied by black children for being different. I can see that. I don't know the whole story, but I can see that. We be talking about children that are unalived and why did they do that? Hell, we are the ones living in hell. We are the ones living in hell, right? Scared to go to church, scared to go to the grocery store, scared to just go outside, scared to let the kids outside. Can't even drive a car because road ragers. Hmm. Hmm. No, he didn't add the ER. It was a part of the commentary. Gotta say we can't go anywhere nowadays. Mm-mm. I'm out of here for today. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm taking off. Y'all know my wrestling's coming on. Roman Reigns and shit. Yeah, I'm into my wrestling, y'all. So I'm gonna take off. I got a couple of lives set up for tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing one on Epstein. I'm getting that. I knocked the fuck out. It's something interesting that's interesting to me and stuff. And we talk about SA with young ladies all the time, and it doesn't matter what color. Everything should be talked about when it comes to me. I want to talk about everything, all races, all nations, under God. Then I want to talk about being single and celibate. It was a subject that came up that a subscriber felt like I want to talk about that. I always felt like I needed somebody and didn't know how to be single or celibate. And it's interesting, and I think it's going to be a good topic. So pull up with me tomorrow for that, okay? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys so much.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright, she's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. So here's to Miss Parker, the star of the show, bringing light to the world everywhere she goes. Tune in, stay tuned, you'll never be the same. Miss Parker, the So